Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear. We're getting right back into Skyrim and the penalty round. Now, the good news is we can take a cart. Bad news is we're going all the way back to Whiterun. But hey, I made up the rules for that section. The last time I broke rules I made up, I ended up stuck playing Skyrim, so. As a thief. With all the impediments that the Trashkin Elite came up with.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go?
I seem to remember 10 gold getting me most places, but yeah, okay, fine. Take me to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Alright then.
I can't wait here forever. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Oh, there we go.
Steady.
Well, alone Z. Oh. Guess I just skipped the ride regardless. Well, it's the closest thing to fast traveling I do, so. Item bow's forbidden to me for other stuff. Well, I suppose we best meander our way towards Falkreath. Would you look at that countryside, though? I want to have a lot of dealings with Falkreath. Ah, the watchtower. That'll be important later, Trashkin. Don't you worry about it now, though. Would you look at that countryside, though? Yeah, that looks like trouble. We'll be avoiding that. That was that random dude that wanted us to help retake that castle. We'll get to it after we get some things in order here. Really just want to get after that routine. Come to think of it, we need to score that mammoth tusk too. Ah, yep, that's populated, alright. Boy howdy, I tell you, you don't miss fast travel until it's gone. But, you know, I'm getting to know the landscape of Skyrim even better than I did before. I suppose, technically speaking now... Ah, noble. Born jerk if I ever seen one. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Excuse me, just 1 second, Trashkin. There we go. I'm still getting used to shadow play. Oh. Party time. Hey, boys. I wonder if it's possible to finish Skyrim with only combat drops. Yeah, challenge for another day. Now, don't you worry about me, boys. I can't chase you down and kill you so easy. Not until I unlock Whirlwind Sprint anyway. Then your days are numbered. Ah, the revelers. We've no time for reveling, though. Another time, friend.
Won't argue your ear off about which one should go first.
Aha! Yes, it ran off. Excuse me. You have a good time now, boys. Don't think there's a tanning rack out in Falkreath, but let's check the old map. We just follow the edge of the lake or the road, whichever gets us there. Did that heckin' elk just dropped from the damn sky? Usually you only see that kind of a thing when there's a giant around. Oh, did I tap? Yep, I tapped. Interesting, you can't sprint when you're on cap lock. Good to know. Oh, yeah, that moose legit spawned 50 feet in the air and just dropped dead. Excuse me, that elk. You're no fun. Oh, hey. Some runes. Well, we got one elk. Let's go for two. Hey! Good day for hunting. Hold on, friend. Hit. Ah, there we go. Short work made of a wolf. You doing alright there?
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. That's okay. We'll find a way to get by. Safe travels.
To you as well. First the dragon burns the heckin' place down. Then a wolf. Weird part is, dragons aren't supposed to be attacking until we finish that little Break Falls Barrows routine, but... I want all the help and stealth I can get first. Now, we could just as easily meander our way on over from Riverwood, but reminds me, how's our weight? Weight's doing okay. Yeah, but the path from Riverwood just takes the far side of the river along there. I usually run into trouble here too, oddly enough. There's a few spots with, brain. The plant boys, the natures. I don't remember their names to save my life, though. You'll know them when you see them, Trashkin. I promise you that. Oh, and there's another standing stone in the middle of the lake there. That lake's also full of, oh, the half moon. Don't mind if I do? We'll discuss that later.
I've been looking for you.
My hands only. Whoa. Okay. Mysterious vanishing. Not that. The Falmars. The Rudolph Bounty. I think it's Havar's General. Well, whatever they had to deliver, I guess they glitched out before they gave it to me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
From?
Don't know. Looks like
Creepy
that's
black
it.
profile?
Got to go.
Weird. Weird that you had to deliver that twice. Alright, so that's glitch counters. For this one, up by 2. Serious note. We know. Ugh, I have upset the Dark Brotherhood. Go figure. Weirdly, I upset them more because somebody paid them to bump me off beforehand. Well, I think if we keep on this road, we should wind up at Falk Reef by and by. Unless I missed a turn, in which case we will then wind up all the way back at Riverwood. Ah! Oh, unless I missed it. Oh, that's not a road. Them's is cairns. Yeah, this road should take us to Falk Reef, I hope. If not, I am hopelessly lost. Ah, there we are. There we are. There she be. Down to Falk Reef we go. Gorgeous, isn't it? Shame there isn't a carriage for hire around this neck of the world. Almost we're building a house and gaining a steward just for that.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Damnedest thing. Oh, there's the tanning rack. You know, I kept missing that in my playthrough. Well, I have all these fine leather goods. Alright. So should get us started.
Trouble?
There should be a... No, no trouble at all! None whatsoever! Why would you ask? Or is that just an accusation? Let's see. There we go. Hey, we're propping up our smithing by and by. We'll just sell off some worldly goods real quick, grab a nap, and see if I can remember where the wagon park's around here.
Looking for. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Great sword, Mesa. Ah, I did that wrong again. Terrible about that. Fortunately, that's what save scumming's for, and save scumming isn't forbidden to me. Ah, I cut the music.
Well met. Take a look.
Alright, let's see here. At this point, it's just so much extra weight, really. Alright, what you got on you? Lockpicks? I'll happily take those. Nerf's Tusk, nothing doing. Conjure Familiar, Tome of Flames. Anything good in daggers? Nothing good in daggers. Plenty of little backpacks around these parts. Alright, we should sell off that heirloom. And the gold horns are just kind of taking up weight at this point. Technically so is the ingot there, but... Alright. No. We're not going to be selling those. At least not this time. Well.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll...
Yeah. Boy howdy, I tell you, the sell anything to anyone routine's going to be real handy when we finally get it. Well, we're bound to be out of rested XP.
You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
I'll take a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Oh, lovely. Nods Arise by Anonymous.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Sure. Yoinkus. Make it an even 12. Uh-oh.
Sleep well?
Oh, hello.
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive.
Ah, great.
That's
The
more
Dark
than can be
Brotherhood.
said for old Grelod.
Seriously, you
Half
know
of
about that?
Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming.
Thank
And
you.
you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight... problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole.
Hey, I walked all the way
You
there.
must repay.
Ah, right. Who you want murdered?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and... You see, make your choice. Make your kill. I just... Am I to take your silence as... Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
By the looks of things, that's happened here a lot. Let's go with the richly dressed one. Yoink. Yeah, you can have the hood. Happy?
The conniving Khajiit. Cat like that was sure to have enemies. It's no wonder you chose him.
Remain silent.
When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill.
Does it? So I'm free?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack.
Thank you.
But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family.
Hey,
Dark
we made it.
Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view.
Gotcha.
When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother."
All right.
Then you're in.
Pagriza.
And your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Yeah, sounds like a deal. Yoink. I mean, we are going to Solitude anyway, or Morphal. Solitude. Solitude's more useful than Morphal.
Get these things off of me.
Get them off yourself. I'm sure there's a dagger in a drawer somewhere. Alright. Yes, place a marker, please. These swamps have giving me an awful lot of trouble over the years. I should keep an eye out for some fungal pods. Ingredient gathering's not hard when you got fast travel. And when you do... Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do. I need it for something, I'm sure. Let's see... a fungal pod. Ah, I thought I saw it. Then I didn't. Oh, swap fungal pod. That's what's throwing me. And arachnids. And arachnids. Did I mention they also have chorus beet stout here? Yeah. Those things really rustle my jimmies, man. Historically. Yeah, I got a little turned around. Ah, heck. I was hoping to avoid this. This is going to be deceptively dangerous. Yunk. At this point, every other engagement, I should probably be coating those blades, but... we are quite at peak alchemic efficiency at the moment. Eh. Ah, blue Darkwing. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Discovered resist shock from blue Darkwings. Guess those are usually catch in this specific here swamp. Ah. Well, seems to be an encampment. Nothing here seems to be owned. That doesn't bode well for the others. Oh, we came up at the long way around. Okay. This looks like the kind of place a necromancer hangs out. Purloined shadows. I'll purloin this book too. Nothing. Nothing. Well, that was a worthwhile trip. Heave ho! Now I gotta catch a ride all the way back to Falkreath. It's gonna cost me a small fortune. Fortunately, we're right next to Solitude, and we can check visiting Solitude off the checklist. If I recall correctly, we're actually closer to the Temple of the Divines there. Why don't we check our active effects? Oh, we good. Okay. We'll have to do some more waiting. I swear we're close to the far entryway for... I don't quite remember where the back door for Solitude is. Remember where this door is, Trashkin. It'll be important later.
I've been looking for you.
Jesus,
got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. Ah, there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Rift. Looks like that's it.
All right. Glad to hear she doesn't suck. All right. Well, let's let that cutscene play out.
I've been waiting for Rogvir's execution. Talk to me later.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
Gate guard
Best
you
she
were.
know now, Advar.
You're all hard.
Get on!
Traitor!
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he...
Meh. Meh, I say. Though there is a little mini quest attached to it. We'll get to that when we actually have some business in Solitude. I'm sure the whole town will just be hanging out there until I pop back up. Well. We want to hire a carriage to Falkreef. Yep.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Falkreef.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
And I can't wait for the ride
Couldn't ask
either.
for better weather.
I could have sworn there was a ride all the way there option. Closest thing to fast travel I get. You know, just because I carry daggers doesn't prove anything, right? Give it an hour. You are so lucky people are present. There we go.
You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreef.
Well met. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the... If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. Can I get you some trinkets, odds and ends? That sort of thing.
Ah, yes, I see you still have but 31 gold to your name. That's odd. Did I unequip my armor at some point? Weird. Oh! I did it again. Excuse me. Yada damn. Wait, did I unequip my heckin' armor? Did I sell off my heckin' armor? I did in fact sell off my heckin' armor. Or nearly.
Well met. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, there we go. These fine clothes, this fine apron scout. These scout boots. And that is about...
Some may call this junk. Me, I
what
call
you got
them
for
treasures.
healing pots? I'll take all of this. Alright, let's see here. Center letter of destruction. Torturous HUD. Can't get the full value out of those, so we'll say that. Scroll hysteria is way too much. There we go, and I'll leave you 9 gold. You have a nice life
Steal
now.
anything from my shop.
I'm aware. Most hostile shopkeeper in the game, I tell you. Alright. And we remove the marker and just meander off up the road to the Dark Brotherhood, where we can gain some goods that will help us out a great deal in our endeavor to be stealthy. Believe it or not, the Brotherhood is de rigueur for being a sneak thief in Skyrim. Has some of the best enchantments for that kind of a name. Ah, here we are. Excellent, excellent. Ah, drink it in, Trashkin.
What is the music of life?
The lute. No drums. I kid. Silence, my brother. Why, thank you, ominous black door. In we go. Hello.
At last. I hope you found the place all right.
Certainly.
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of the family, after all.
Right.
This, as you can see, is our sanctuary.
With you so
You won't
far.
find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Will do.
Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over.
Which incidentally is an excellent
Soon,
way to
the
make
Night
money,
Mother will
but
arrive.
with some minor
And
consequences.
things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Why, thank you.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family.
Will do, right after I change. Which, unfortunately, we're going to take a little bit of a hit in armor. Till I gain the ability to improve Enchanted. The good news is we have more saleable items on us, and you can always find a spare set right here. Now, each of the armor pieces has a little enchantment on them. Poison resistance, muffle, bow bonus damage, which will be real handy when dragons start popping up again. Backstabs do double damage. So this is actually the way to make sneaking around a little easier on yourself.
Again, to the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay.
I love these goofballs.
Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine is dark down here. Oh, but you are so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Vampired!
So bad, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes.
And the
please,
punniest of
old
them
man,
all,
regale us
Nazir.
with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damn messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Hey,
So
Nazir.
you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family.
Uh-huh.
I've heard quite a bit about you.
Come now. What everyone else
pleasure
is
Save
saying
the
is
niceties for
not
now.
possibly true.
I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow.
I think I'll
If they're
surprise you.
still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
My greatest challenge was deciding which weapon
Did
to
she
use.
now?
I am
Well,
bound
as
to
it
decision.
turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet.
Okay.
And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere.
Okay.
You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated.
I think that's the way I'll
Whichever
go.
works for you.
When one can divine the future, success may not
What
be
can you tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm Redguard.
anticipated.
as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I've never looked back.
Fair. Well, let's get some of the others. Oh, right, and let's snake that. Word of power learned. Kill. Marked for death.
You reek of death.
I'm ready for the first set.
Let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Okay. Works for me.
Happy hunting.
Oh boy, we gotta have a hell of a walk for those contract sets, though. Tenets of the Dark Brotherhood.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us.
The Zara is a fine boy. It's nice to meet you.
Just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here. Once I was a shadow scale, an assassin in service to the King of Black Marsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. But that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now,
well,
I happily serve Astrid.
The last of your kind and extinct until Bethesda flubs the war again.
And once again have been given purpose. Life is good.
No, like, it turns out Bethesda doesn't keep internal documentation of things. Like lore. Another one of my favorites, Gabriella.
New brother. May I offer my most sincere welcome to our family. You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress.
And this is probably the best. What can you tell me about yourself?
What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
The snark. The snark.
May the shroud of death embrace you.
Thank you. Babette.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you pulled the old choose your victim gad with you.
Yep.
I love that one.
I was the take and bake special. It's nice to meet you.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun. And we look out for each other, just like any family.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
As you can see, a black sense of humor is very
Don't
much
let
so
a bit of this
a requirement for this line of work. Oh, and you have lockpicks? Sold. Ingredients. Oh, but I could sell some of those potions here. Don't really have a use for strength. Water breathing might be handy. Heavy armor skills not useful to us. Weak potions probably not terribly useful. That's all we really need to sell off here.
Can't wait to hear
Thanks,
all about
Babette.
the next person you murder.
Hey, Festus.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Fair enough. It's nice to meet you, Festus. What can you tell me about yourself?
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the destruction school.
Fair.
Go. Incinerate some poor bastard for me.
You got it, buddy. White cap on a blue mountain flower. Blisterwort. That was the mushroom I was trying to remember for healing potions. But in the meantime, it can act as a makeshift base. Though, that's gonna come with complications later.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary...
Who's
the
the
unholy
mother?
matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's... well, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper. Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here.
How exciting.
Soon.
Well, what can you tell me about yourself?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And
perhaps
so
not
on.
Fair, but
I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood.
Do what you love. You'll never work a day in your life.
Since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
Any rules?
Try not. But I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased. They used to come from the Night... The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then... But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in... But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants...
Any rules?
Try not...
That's that.
You can run, if the guard... But there is another option. Some members... Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
Got it, boss.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new
Already
family
done.
members.
You have a good time. I'm gonna see about those free kills eventually. Well, I suppose it's time to meander on back to Riverwood and into the Bleak Falls Barrows. We'll just, meander back the way we came. Let's see, Falkreath. I think this is the way. No, that's the way to Falkreath. Yeah, we'll just meander back through Falkreath. Gotta be careful to start airing towards the north, otherwise you'll wind up in an ambush next to the old Lakeside Manor site. It's one of my favorite ambushes to fight. It's just two folks and a lot of kitchen utensils. Yeah, we could take the long way around, but... Spriggans! Those are the nature boys I keep bumping into around this neck of the woods. It's all coming back.
I used to be an adventurer like
Oh, that's
you.
right. We got a smith. I can sell off that armor.
Steel's good, but... blades, helmets... pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Let's see. We got any spare weapons on us? No more spare apparel. And we sold off most of the gems. Okay.
Looking to
let's
protect
make sure
yourself.
they don't have any
Deal
lockpicks
some
on them.
damage.
No lockpicks. Alright.
See me at my forge if you need arms.
You have a good one. We're not going to talk anymore because I know you got a quest line, and I'm not interested right now. Through the gates we go, and off toward Riverwood.
Helgen. Destroyed by a dragon.
Yep. Was that log dropping? Certainly sounded it. Well, let's, place marker, please. Thank you. So I know to air toward the north. So we still got that Bleak Falls Barrows business, and I'm pretty sure if I push this extended period of no dragon much further, the good old Trashkin elite are gonna call me on this. Ah, buddy. Alright. I can't pick it up and stuff. Yeah, caps lock me. Patience. Discipline. Softly. Slowly. Deliberately. Damn it. Can't hop over this waist-high rock. Yeah, life gets a lot easier with the muffle enchantment on your boots. But we still gotta put in the work, Trashkin. We still gotta put in the work. Although the weird one is, charged power attacks do apparently count each separately as sneak attacks. So if you can get the whole combo in before you're noticed. Woo! That's some big sneak XP. High risk, high reward, you might say. There we go. Easy now, easy. Facing the wrong direction, that's very workable. Just need to be real slow and deliberate. Don't mind if I do. Stamina. I'm like, ooh, do I want to keep this paint? I'm like, no. We got stuff to do. Let's see, light armor, sneak. I'll take backstab. What with muffle in our back pocket currently? Perfect. What a difference. Alright, we're gonna attempt the transition. But as you can see, the ramps are loaded with rocks and sundry items. There's a lever to open the doors for those and drop them on any poor fool trying to run under them. Ah, man.
Over here!
I thought I was gonna finally get one. Oh well. Take the gold for now. Wow, you're a terrible shot. I'll take those arrows for certain.
I'll kill you! Not the best you can do.
No, you really won't. I was really hoping to get the sneak attacks in. Oh well. Well, I'll be taking everything you have over to Riverwood Traders. If I remember correctly, there's a lever on the other side here. Huh. Is there a trap activation down there? Oh, it's proximity triggered. But yeah, boulders, a cauldron, you know, some kettles, anything heavy. Alright, boys. That felt a little unnecessary, but okay. We'll see how much of the good we can crank out when we get there. Helps to pass the time on the road, don't you know? Ah, and if you continue off to the right here, you end up at Lakeville. Whoa.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. No
Swing
time
yourself.
to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it. We're routed! Fall back!
Huh. Hello.
Did you see someone run past just now?
Minor illusion. Yeah, you went that
Great.
way.
Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
That you will. None of my business. What do you mean, why didn't I return the mace? What do I care? I can always just claim they ditched it somewhere after I sell it off. Why would I turn down free money at this point? If we are up 5,000. House needs wares, Trashkin. Oh. Rattle's at it. Huh. Yoink. Yoink. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yank. Ah, here we go. Conveniently, it's all bandits. Who doesn't love a good ambush? Gets the blood going.
This is the end
Eh?
for you.
In a manner of speaking, I do suppose. It is the end of a world where you kill me. How are we doing for weight? Not terrific. But see why I wanted the backpack for this run, Trashkin? Sub piles. Oh, some blister wart. We'll add that to the pack. Have I had blister wart yet? We have it. Well, we'll take care of that and we'll snag the next one I see. Alright. Well, that turned out to be completely worth a while. If I remember right, we can just hit the lake's edge from the lakeside manor. Which incidentally is the best place to house your children, but your wife hates it because it's chock full of monsters. Don't mind if I do. Oh, the mud crabs. I forgot about the mud crabs. Could have sworn there were two. Hey, a free sneak attack's a free sneak attack. Gotta be careful around here. A lot of monsters. Like, you're gonna have nothing but problems with this neck of the woods, but the kids love it. That looks funky. Yep, this is a spot you'll wind up if you go with a lake house. They'll remove the trees, of course. Maybe we can finally get a sneak attack off on one of these heckin' mages. Gotta pick the right time to be on the move. Ah, hell. Oh. A skill book to boot. Don't mind if I do. Iron sword. And we'll clean you out. Sadly, we can't make use of that staff of flames. It's forbidden to us. Fortunately, we can sell it for a hell of a profit, Trashkin. We'll just hop on in the river here. Scoot our way all the way down to Riverwood. Boy howdy, Trashkin, it's been 5 hours since we started this game, roughly speaking. And we're only just getting to the opening quest now. Alright, from here we don't need the map marker, so... remove it, please. Reduce stamina. Well, fortunately, there's that Talos shrine just up the way from here. If we have to knock over the bandits again, we have to knock over the bandits again. I'm fine with that. Oh, how's it going?
You speak to a vigilant. Stendar's light purify you of your ills.
Thank you. I didn't know Stendar did curing work. That's nice. That saves me a trip and a fight with bandits. That is so very considerate of you. But knives out because wolves. Ah, Ember Shard, I'll come for you. Not right now. We got work enough to do. I so look forward to finishing this, buying a house, and growing my own plants, which are sure to be ready by the time we yonder back in from our many and varied travels. Though it's going to be a hell of a job just managing those. No, seriously, Trashkin. There are no next to wagon fast travel points for me. I've just got to eat the gold. Till I get my own wagon, anyway.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Looks like that's it.
Huh.
Got to go.
A letter from the Jarl. Don't say. I've been seeing an awful lot of... consider adoption. From Falkwave. Yes, this is the invitation we come for all. Unfortunately, we can't move forward with that little quest line. Until we finish up with Bleak Falls Barrows. Alright. Perfect. Another quick round of training?
The sooner you... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see here. 2 maces. That Staff of Flames. All those longbows. All those daggers. Oh, I'm keeping those steel arrows. New. Got any lockpicks? Perfect. Studded armor. Don't think we have an enchanting table anywhere near us right now. Anything big I can buy? Right. Potion of Cure Disease. And I'll take all 6 of those. Now you can afford that. I hate to sell off the ingots. I hate to sell off the wolf pelts too, but yeah, sell those off. The iron ore I'm hanging on to though. Let's see, pots. Alright, you have a good one. We might have to make a side trip depending. The downside of no fast travel is you have to pass up a lot of loot to keep mobile. But yeah, Bleak Falls Barrels is just up that stairway. really my favorite waterfall in the game. Not the most impressive, but beatific. Ah, there go the pheasant. Sadly, until I take up destructive magic. The heck was that? Silver garnet ring. Huh, my lucky day. Light and worth something. Da, 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 da. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a abandoned encampment on the way up here. Remember, always check your cairns. Ah, there they are. Now we start the slow crawl. Reminds me, how is our sneak doing these days? 34. We're propped up in light armor fairly well. Should probably take fighting stance or dual flurry next level. If we don't end up taking muffled. We seem to keep making steady progress between our rested state and our Fiefstone activation. That's at least paying us some dividends. Half the problem with a low sneak level is you either need to be very, very, very still and very, very patient, or time things out with the patrols just so. Now, we could bypass, but that's passing up a lot of potential one-handed and sneak XP right there. I just can't resist. It's costing us time. Really, if you think about it, time's the thing you need to spend for everything in this game anyway, Trashkin. Probably not finishing Bleak Fall Barrows this session. You didn't see anything. Don't worry about it.
Someone there?
There's no one there. It's just your imagination. Son of a...
Someone there?
No, there isn't. Ah, well, hell. It was fun while it lasted.
Finish this!
Let's see. Yeah, I'm back. Well, at least there's that. Now, between the perk muffled and muffled spell, your armor makes a lot less noise sneaking. Wow, no gold for trouble. Don't mind if I do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do.
Need me some scuba. The important stuff. Just one last time.
One last hit. Don't worry. Soupman's gonna deliver for you. Don't even gotta get it on your own.
2 3s.
Okay, that was all worth it. 12 times damage, dear sweet merciful glob. Let's see, 10. Well, I'm gonna have to carry that all down the mountain again, but I dare say it was worth it. You might ask Raz, why would you carry that all back down the mountain? And I'll tell you. Because if I don't, we're going to be at half cap when we get to Bleak Falls, and Bleak Falls means passing up a whole lot of fucking loot as it is. So I'll have to take all this down the mountain. And back to Riverwood. Hold on, we haven't opened any doors in a hot minute. This went real well, so we're going to save. Just in case we get one of those can't quite deal with it encounters going on. Yeah, like 2/3 capacity just out of the jump. Well, fortunately Alvor will probably have some... Oh. Don't mind if I harvest those. We'll need those for my intended house. We'll get into that later. But you can raise fish, insects, and I don't remember what the third thing is, but each of them have a unique craftable exterior that has some utility. Hey, Alvar.
Whatever. Take a look.
Let's see here. I mean, I am making a killing reselling used bandit goods. Hey, and another level in speech. Alright, you have a good one.
Alright then.
Let's check those active effects, eh? There's muffle and move silently. Terrific. Alright, back up the way we go. We got another couple of bandit fights, but hey. We doing good on budget. We should be able to do a fair bit of building. Granted, I did threaten to saw the logs for the houses myself. But, that does involve Looney Tunes time investment, because, if you've seen the mills and how they work, each one of those animation cycles completed is 2 logs. And let me tell you, Trashkin, you're gonna need a lot of logs. Especially if you're playing by my rules. And the Trashkin Elite didn't make me do this. But I'm forbidding myself from just paying my stewards to decorate the place. Before the stewards can move in, the build needs to be complete. So I'm gonna need a lot of odds and ends while I'm out. I'm gonna have to make myself shopping lists. Oh, that doesn't belong there. Hold on, let me help out. Keep the trails beatific. Hold on, let's see if we can go for distance. Aww. I do so love the weird floppy physics in this game. Now, my sincerest advice on Bleak Falls Barrows is that it is going to be a royal pain in the butt to sneak up on. I have tried many, many different ways and only ever succeeded as a sneak archer. So we may as well gaff him a little bit. No one to react to it, huh? Ah, there we go. Oop. There's a texture glitch. And just like that, another free rank in Sneak. It's all perfectly legal, as long as I don't damage anyone. A hit indicator means I flunk the run. Well, an intentional hit anyway. Really need to remember to sell off that spare bow. See if we can go for her. I don't know why that's so entertaining to me, it just is. Some cover here, but is there even a path up from here? Ah, so there is. I'm thinking we might get lucky this way. Kinda wish we had leaning. Like a charm. Don't mind if I do. Alright, health again. Let's see. Don't know if that's the right tack to take. Yeah, let's say custom fit. We're gonna need the help for a while. was fun while it lasted. Damn well there's a bird somewhere around here. Here boy is. Just one, there's a bird. Let's see what we got for food. There we go. Was there for? I could have sworn. So there is.
Is someone there?
No. Trust the stealth meter. Ah. So good for trusting a stealth meter.
Tell you what.
Tell you what, we're done here. You might be wondering, Rast, why aren't you looting all these corpses? Why are you just taking the lightest, most valuable items and the things useful to you? Well, I'll tell you, because we're gonna have a lot more loot to carry out by the end of this. Alright, Bleak Falls Temple, here we come. Alright, we've had Skeever Tail. You can worry about that later. Golden Lockpick, that will take.
What was that?
Well, hell. We're doing better by and by, Trashkin. Still, for all that effort, we only got the one sneak attack to our name. Alright, just, let's sort out these valuables, shall we? It's a little heavy, but Orchophyllum don't grow on trees. Grows under them, but zero position. You can keep the greatsword. Let's grab a quick 8. Remember, right? Sleeping can heal, I think. Yep, sleeping heals. Remember that, Trashkin. There's a lot of nooks and crannies to check here, a lot of hidden bits and bobs. Some good stuff in these burial urns. Alright, both empty. You're just going to want to occasionally check your inventory to make sure you didn't pick up some random junk by mistake. That can be costly because carry capacity is not something you can will back into existence. Ah, Oh, potion of healing. Don't mind if I do. Nothing. Nothing. Get all up in that business. Never know where you're gonna find a spare bit of coin. Oh, I always just fought that dude. Well, I'm glad of the free XP. You can keep your dignity in this instance. See, snake, whale, so... Alright. Snook. Whale. Let's go about this top side here. Oh, free healing pot. Perfect. Anything else around here? Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with the skeevers here. I don't know how, but they always detect me a floor up, usually. Skeever tail. Nothing of value. Alright, moving it right along. Oh, lesser salt gem? Don't mind if I do. Garnet and Scroll Blizzard. Nope. Beef. It's like they know me. Okay, day. Yeah. Alright, there's another scroll up top. You want to pay attention to those little brazzers, those little cups, because some of them will cast spells from those soul gems later. It's gonna be a while. They're not terribly common, but it happened the first time. It just threw me right for a loop. Wrap. Nothing on that. I must admit.
Someone coming. Is that you, Harpneer? Bjorn. Celine. I know I ran ahead of the call, but I need help. Not again. Help! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Get it away from me! Get it away! Ah! Kill it! Kill it!
Oh well, hell.
Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Get it away from me! Get it away! Ah! Kill it! Kill it!
Yeah. I don't know about Arclay's sake. Maybe for Selfless. I kid.
Help me out of here!
Now look, this guy is a devious, scheming kind of a dude, so you might want to swing first and ask questions second. But sadly, no matter what you do, they will break free.
Help! You, over here! It's coming loose. I can see it.
There we go. They run off regardless. But if they run off, they can also trigger an awful lot of the baddies down here. You're gonna need the golden claw for later. They do eventually just drop from running face first into Draugr. Yeah, those little soul gem cups. Those can be problems later on. There's some good opportunities for some sneak attacks down here. Nada. Hey, that's a good haul. Yoink. Nothing there. But in the halls of the dead, you want to move careful and deliberate-like. There was been that skill point. Okay, good, we did. We went. All right, we took match set for custom fit. Oh. Must have palmed caps lock again. Pay attention to those plinths and them corpse cubbies. Guess where the baddies are coming from. Be careful about it. Deliberate. Get the drop on them. You see our more whole-looking friend here. He can get up, but with our times 12 sneak attacks and a full charge. Ooh, we're in 14 sneak already. We're doing great. Drift back. See that there? That's a pressure plate. You're going to want to avoid stepping on that for a number of reasons. Mostly because it's attached to the big spiky gate. Nice and slow. Nice and deliberate. That's the only one we got left. Now the bad news is, a sleeping baddie does not count towards your grand sneak attack, or your grand sneak level up, but getting that damage in does. So it evens out a bit. If you're anything like me, this bad axe just dropped out of his hand. If I remember correctly, there should, I think, be a chest somewhere around here. Looks like I might be misremembering though. Alright. One trap successfully dodged. Now there is a handful of Draugr you just can't sneak by down here. But you can run the numbers pretty well in this section, Trashkin. I promise you. It only takes a little practice. I stand corrected. Stealth counts against sleeping targets. My personal playthroughs, I tend to collect all the weapons, especially the unique ones. We'll worry about doing a big old pile of every potential weapon in the game later. If you're slow and deliberate, you can run the table. Hey, we carved a level up out of that deal. Oop. Let's see. Stamina. We hit sneak level 43, baby. Deadly aim. Oh, that hurts me in the spirit. Let's see, light foot. We'll need to take that to get the good stuff. We'll worry about that later. Overdraw, we'll worry about that later. Level 54, need to worry about that. Dual Flurry does sound terrific. Yeah, let's take Dual Flurry. We're with daggers. It's like the only super bonus we. Oh, I had shift stuck again. I may have to give the keyboard a scrubbing. It's been a while since I cleared it out. Like I do it every few months. So, actually quite relaxing, I gotta say. It's light and it's worth something. Strange bit of kit for them to have, but I guess some Nords preferred to be styling back in the day as well. Well, you know, Trashkin, we're just about 6 hours in. I'm already halfway up the tree for stealth. Before I start getting boosting items. Go figure, eh? Fairly certain you're the last number on the board. Just in case. Keep that slow, even pace sneak going. Huh, operation? Sure, why not? Oh, that's the chest I'm remembering. Yeah, you can have the hunting bow. I'll take that scout helmet. Alright, let's make sure everybody else got searched. Yep. I think that's everybody. My advice, just take the damage. Oh, hey, lucky. Excuse me. That went a little too well, Trashkin. We're not risking that with RNG. But yeah, those little alcoves, those are going to have Draugr in them as we go. See that? That's an oil lamp. That'll explode with fire if you drop it. Generally, those tiny alcoves generally don't have items in them. Not that I've seen anyway. I tend to skip over searching those these days. Ah, there they are, standing watch. I don't recall if I've gotten a sneak attack off on these, but there's a first time for everything, Trashkin. Yoink. Leave it. Oh, is that the frickin'... Yeah, that was the frickin' battle axe. Tough damage, baby. Oh, life is good with the shrouded gloves, I tell you what. It's gonna be a lot better once we crank our way up to 60 smithing. But that's an endeavor for after we have a house. I tell you, this no fast travel does take some of the fun out of wheeling and dealing as a trader, but giant petty soul. Oh, you were loaded for bear in the afterlife, friend. Busted alcove? Good. Just you then. Remember, this will be a restless Draugr. Mage. Yep. Those are the ones that'll cast. If you get the opportunity to sneak attack those, Trashkin, do it every time. Keep working our way up nice and smooth. I don't think we got any baddies in this section. And we got no choice except a straight up fight here. Yeah, you can keep your axe. Alright, yoink. Now remember, every time you come back, those traps will be reset, Trashkin. Reminds me, do I remember to open that chest? I don't remember. Well, I want to be sure. That's where the good stuff's gonna be. I swear chests just have a better loot table. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. There we go. Not bad for one pick. Gold and a soul gem. Well, not my favorites, but hey, I'll take it. Let's see, so... Not triggering plates isn't great, but in defense, after you get light, you get silent roll. Wait. There we go. Silent roll, which will let you pop in a sneak by sprinting, and is a silent fast move. And silence, which allows you to sneak fast, which takes a lot of the boredom out of it. I think in lockpicking is going to be our low priority routine, as is pickpocketing. We'll worry about our crime spree later. We'll do a handful of. We'll see how chaotic that gets. Alright. And back up top we go. Oh, right. We're good till here. Oh, right. We're good for a while here. There's also some iron down here. Reminds me. Glow. Gusher. I'll grab a second. There's also a pickaxe, if you don't have one handy. We'll be passing up on the iron ore this time. I may have to do off-screen mining because Trashkin, it's going to be real boring watching me walk to a place, mine stuff, and leave. It's going to be a lot of editing around. And you just wander up there. Oh, hell. Hey! Real smooth. Corpses. Skeever. Can we, squeeze through? Nope. Oh, this locked, eh? I wonder if lock difficulty affects the treasure in any given chest. Steel layers, aversion to fire. Let's put gold to our name. Yeah, I don't think I've ever bothered to read aversion to fire. Ah, makes the target weaker. It's a poison. Got it. Great for you, daggers and magic types. Longswords and magic types. Or you absolute madmen, or mad lads, lasses, and imbies who, roll up with a bound battle axe. I don't remember this breakdowns. Oh, you crazy bandit who somehow made it this far. Oh, no, you're just a straight up drogger. Okay. And... ah, come on. I had that. Yeah, it turns out dual fur is real important to dagger builds. Yeah, I knew. Ah, here we are. There we go. Yeah, we're good on weight. We'll take it. Black Falls Sanctum. Well, you know, Trashkin, we might actually finish at something approximating on time. Trashkin, I'll remind you, the rules state that I cannot use a bow to damage someone. However, I made no promises about fire pots. What? I did not directly damage the entity. If you want to take that lawyering up with somebody else... Let's see if that gets him off the duff. Ah! Free level! Alright, let's see here. Invested a lot in sneak. We could use the next raid of light armor. It's all the protection we're gonna get. But matching set is super worth it, but it's got such a long investment. Compared to the heavy armor, for instance, it's not got a lot going on. Heavy armor, for some reason, I swear, has more going on. Yeah, like, there's more skills in heavy armor than light. It's like, pfft, you already got sneak attack damage, what more do you want? Well, hell, I blew it. But in the best way possible. Remember, right, there should be some stray pots or something around here. Oh. Oh, I know what I'm remembering. Eh, why not? I'm remembering the alcove. Nothing much this time. Is this cold? That'll be handy. Ugh, what is it with Draugrs and death wells, man? I mean, I can't really take up issue with the oil lanterns leaking all over the floor, but staying lit. Like, they're ancient lanterns. What do you expect ancient ceramics to do but crack? Now we're into the fun puzzle, Trashkin, where you need to check the items. Now, clearly a claw is meant to go here. You might ask, how the heck am I supposed to figure this out? Well, Trashkin, I'll tell ya. Head on over to Miscellaneous, check out the Golden Claw. Bear, Moth, Owl. And activate. You might want to back off if you're not super confident, because you will get darted to death just like that other guy. Now, sadly, you can't sneak your way around this one. Ooh, which reminds me, Trashkin, because it's been a while. Yep. Save. There's a few odds and ends to be found here. But the main draw is dead ahead. So you stroll on up. You get Fusruda etched into your soul, as you do. And then the big bad Draugr wakes up. Draugr overlord. Now Now, Fusrada has a chance to disarm, annoyingly enough. But I think this is about the smoothest that fight has gone for me ever. A frost. I see a little dragonstone. Of course, we have a nice, convenient exit path. Ah, there we go. Oh, I will happily take all of that. Thank you. Alright, there's a few goodies hidden around here. Another spare iron vein, I think. Oh, nothing back here. Ah, there's the goodies I'm looking for. Remember, you always want some lockpicks on you. Lockpicking's not as difficult as it looks unless it's master. Then it's more difficult than it looks, but some people seem to be real gifted with it even without speccing in. You won't really learn until you try your hand at it. Now, usually I have to drop something by the time I'm here. How are we doing on weight? We're doing excellent on weight. Can't wait until we level up speech enough that we're wheeling and dealing full time. That's the retirement plan, don't you know? Well, we've taken haggling. We have enough for a lure pretty soon. But merchant's the goal, so we can conveniently sell it to anyone, and every single trader becomes a general mercantile. Never actually gotten far enough along as a trader to do that. Ah, just yoink the bits, and we're off. I could have sworn there was another ore vein down there. Let's go up at the top. You've got a little end of dungeon chest for your trouble. Ooh, 5 lockpicks, good get. Now, before you just hop out the hole here, stick to the ledge for a second. I promise you it's worth the while. Now, if you take a little gander, hey, you've got a gorgeous view of the lake. But you also have a pretty good drought of something or other up there. So you can just kind of meander the cliffs. And wind your way on back from Riverwood to good old Whiterun. Yeah, I know there's some runes around here. Ah, there they is. Ah, there's the chest. I'll take some barnacles while I'm down here. Huh. Let's remember this spot. There's plenty of barnacles down there. Usually the slaughterfish are on me by now. Weird. Well, now you just go about our business. Oh, would you look at that lighting, Trashkin. Oh, which reminds me, let's make sure we don't get any reds on us. We got no reds on us. Terrific. Ah, hell's bells. So there's a couple of ways to up your blacksmithing. But the worth of what you create determines your gain in most crafting. So the more valuable and the less materials you expend, the more ideal. Now that said, you can make a pretty good crack at it by hunting birds and collecting their bones and feathers. You can also learn to transmute iron ore.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful
Your
you didn't
skin.
simply attack me.
Are you ill?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Perryite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Perryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Find Kesh at the Perryite Shrine. Okay, well that's a side quest for another time, Trashkin. First time we encountered a... Oh, there was a way up to there. Okay, I see. Somebody decided it was more useful to break that or broke over time. You used to be able to just cross the river. I bet there was a bridge somewhere along here. What time is it? 7 a.m. Well, Alvar might be hard at it already. We got plenty to sell again. Of course, Alvar's reserves might not have grown
May
back.
the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Well, let's see if the trader's gold has recovered since last.
Show those...
I have the claw.
You found it!
Yep.
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
Nope, all there. Didn't
Funny
have
thing,
time to
huh?
shave off the gold.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
You might want to bolt it to the table, I'm telling you.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, let's see. Those are definitely worth selling. Oh. Nope. Got any more lockpicks since last? No. Alright, no more healing potions.
Alright then.
Guess we'll,
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight
Durak,
against
how
the
you
growing vampire
been?
menace. What do you say?
killing vampires, sign me up.
Ezron's going to
With the
like
exception
you.
of Babette.
Go talk to him at Fort
What?
Dawn Guard.
Babette doesn't
Southeast
turn
of Riften.
anyone.
He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
We'll get into that, but this does unfortunately mean we're going to be... That's a neat magic trick. But at any rate, let's get the old quest sorted out. We'll drop Falkreef. And let's see, Bleak Falls Barrow. There we go. We'll just slide on in with this. That's, I think, where we'll call the episode. We're already running a little over, I do believe, but hey, that was some slick progress. Remember, right, we're about to get wolfed. Now, the downside of this is we are going to encounter more vampires as we move forward. It's an unfortunate downside of Dawn Guard. The good news is we do have a potion of cure disease on us. I like to keep at least 2 on me, just in case a shrine isn't anywhere near me. And that's going to be true moving forward, and those are mostly going to be reserved for curing vampirism. Hello.
I am waiting for a good death.
Why do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived.
Perhaps... Come to me. Certainly you could, you're still a strong, capable
Indeed.
warrior.
One should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you?
Alright.
Yes. Were I to simply lay down and die.
Perhaps I could give you the good F.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure.
We shall see.
That's all.
Pretty much. I mean, you got a shield and I got daggers, man. What do you expect? I mean, the little only advantage I have in this fight is speed. Sort of. Frenzy isn't really gonna help me out here. That weak poison sounded pretty good. Yep. And yeah, we'll blow a healing pot. One of the good ones. You know, I got stamina potions.
No one is an orc. Victory is yours. I submit.
There's that good death you wanted, friend. Rest well, noble warrior. Well, you know, we'll cut a little time off this trip. Back on the plains of Whiterun. Gorgeous, isn't it? Probably my favorite section of the game, even if it's a little dull. Nothing quite like it. I have to say, they did a pretty good job of making the landscape mostly distinct. Except for maybe Morfall and... or Dawnstar and Winterhold. Those look pretty samey-same to me. A little too close. But what can you do? Wow, we made some very good progress. Sneak's damn near 50. Our our light armor's sitting at 29. One-handed sitting at 39, which is all excellent. I haven't had this easy a time with stealth ever, I don't think. But it's all coming together finally, Trashkin. Just 6 hours in and we already got the start of a pretty decent build. Well, granted, I need to find me some Fortify Sneak. Gotta start bubbling some alchemy. Well, we'll get on to solving our housing situation next, I think. Which is, our housing situation is currently
vampire hunters or something.
non-existent, or stuck lugging it to a carriage. I hate to say it, Trashkin, but I know we're gonna have to buy the Breeze home eventually, but we might actually have to make use of it. Oh, which reminds me.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, which reminds me. Sell those off. And those. And those. That ring. Alright, miscellaneous. You got any lockpicks? Excellent. Alright, potions. Cure disease. Alright, I'll take one. And that pot of healing. We'll disenchant that. We're right next to a disenchanting table. Alright. And that steel mace we picked up. Alright, we got no more spares. Alright, we got no more spares. Let's see. Duration we can safely sell off. Let's sell off those. Frenzy potion could be real handy. Unfortunately, it means attaching it very often to a bow to make it at all useful. Yeah, let's sell off that frenzy potion. The aversion of fire, alteration, and I guess we're keeping the rest because they're a little too valuable. Torv, stop playing with the mic boom arm. Come on. Torv says clambered up to my shoulder to be a pest, and he's decided the best thing in the world to nudge is the mic boom arm as he settles in.
Do come back.
Because he knows he'll get attention if he passes with the boom arm. So please excuse any abrupt fuds you hear.
Chat with an old woman.
But yeah, once you hit 50 speech, the world of possibilities truly open up to you for handy people to sell off goods to, especially since you already have a lure and you hit about a 50-50 rate with discount. My advice is take the better prices first, then work your way up the tree. Alright, well, let's get this over to Secret Fire there.
You see? The
Hey,
terminology
that's a
is
familiar
clearly First
name.
Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much
Do
older
you remember where we saw it before,
perhaps
though,
dating
Trashkin?
to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable.
You would say
Now,
that.
let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your
Yes,
employers may be
something
interested as well.
that you found.
Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Ah, the Dragon
Here you
Stone
go.
of Bleak Falls Barrow.
Now pay
Seems
me.
you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I got your
That
drink
is
some.
where
What
your
now?
job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Not an unfair
My
assessment.
associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me.
Smart enough
your
not to let you
information was
take
correct
credit, is
after
what
all.
you mean.
And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You're welcome.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that?
Yep.
Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Well, hell.
You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen?
Well, we're gonna get
What
through
was
this
it doing?
conversation, Trashkin, and then we're
I'd
gonna call
take this
it.
a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Well, we do have Dragonhold, which was built to hold a dragon, but... Hello, Jarl.
Not now.
Fair. What? There's 13 gold in there. Yeah, Oh, map updated. Never know where you're gonna find a skill book, Trashkin. Owl Wolf Crean upgrades one-handed somewhere.
Let's go.
They're certainly taking their time, Chief. Those around. Yeah,
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar.
Much appreciated.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Why, thank
I would
you.
very much like to...
Leather boots of sneaking. Leather boots of I have never pulled up sneaking before. Oh, brother. Oh, 20% better. Oh,
This dragon.
We're gonna slap that on.
Can't afford to risk both of you.
We're gonna slap that into our arsenal for enchanting because we're gonna be dipping back into that a lot. Yes. And yes. And because I'm currently using the other two, we'll wait. That is an incredible pull. This has to be my luckiest run ever, Trashkin.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon
Yes,
as
ma'am.
the rest of the men have gathered.
Well,
I
Trashkin,
serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
that is gonna do it for this run. I hate to leave you waiting for the dragon fight, but that's our time. We probably ran a fair ways over again. I'd like to thank you all for joining me, even if this is a penalty round of Skyrim to appease the Trashkin Elite. I'm having a grand time, oddly enough. So, ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, I'd like to remind you all that this channel runs on your goodwill and engagement. So those of you that choose to hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Trashkin circle, to join the Trashkin around the trash fire on the regular, are deeply appreciated, and the life's blood of the channel itself, alongside the engagement of likes, comments, and shares, which are all deeply appreciated as well, because YouTube's algorithm tends not to do the heavy lifting. I understand that the Trashkins we have at the moment are a shy and timid crowd that seldom comment. But I do appreciate everyone I get, and I try to reply to all that I get. Within the limits of reason, of course. So, Trashkin? As per always, we gotta do the outro. So, I've been your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.